of things. It comes from, they're wanting me down there. They're yelling at me. Inspiration comes from a lot of things. It comes from happiness. It comes from sorrow. It comes from just taking a look at the world around you. And that's actually been something I've been struggling with lately because I'm in kind of a happy place in my life. So I'm used to actually tapping into maybe the more sorrowful aspects of life and the more depressing things to come up with songs. So it's a new challenge to me to be able to write from a position of, being happy in my life.
Well, of course, like Tom Petty, it's one of those things that just growing up and listening to classic rock radio, rock radio then, it became classic after the fact, but Tom Petty, ZZ Top, a lot of the early 80s and 80s rock and roll stuff really taught me, how to play drums, country stuff. I've got a big gamut of a lot of stuff that I pull from.
Rock and roll wise, Keith Emerson of Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Matt Rawlings, session guy out of Nashville, great piano player, Jerry Lee Lewis, Herbie Hancock.
Oh, wow. Early on, I grew up listening to a lot of R&B and soul and Motown and that kind of thing, and I would listen to a lot of Stevie Wonder and the Ohio Players and, those guys. As time went on, I got into a little bit more of the fusion-y kind of stuff like the Dixie Dregs and Mahavishnu and those guys. And King's X, really big into King's X. And lately, as the older I get, I really find that I can really appreciate just about any kind of music as long as it's done well. You can just really dig the heart and the emotion and the work that good musicians put into good music.
Definitely by far my favorite place is the Down Home. Just because I've seen a lot of my idols there over the years. We really love playing the Halo too. That's probably the two favorites.
I've been playing piano since the second grade.
About 15 years, and I'm still bad. So.
Highwater back high school. Then I played with a great band called Yukon, played banjo and some guitar.
MI6, which eventually turned into 6 Miles After Dark, after a lawsuit, pending lawsuit. But after that.
Most people know me from Janie Gray, playing with those guys since '95, but also with Rob Russell. I do some work with Ross Allen and the Lions. I play with an Elvis impersonator by the name of Scott Bruce out of Palm Springs, California. That's my current gig, but still just staying busy. I work for Highlands Fellowship in Abingdon. I do the music for the 3 churches that they do. I stay busy. If you want to start a band, I'll be your keyboard player. That's right.
Success hasn't spoiled me yet. What very much keeps me coming back is that chemistry that you have in a band with the other people, and there are moments of just where everything clicks and everything is just very magical, and everybody's just love for what they're doing, and it's it keeps me coming back.
Working for the state.
We're talking now about doing some recording this summer. The future for the band, I don't know. We all have day jobs, and so it's tough, but if we could play 2 or 3 times a month, that's a pretty good goal.
In the near future, I'm working on a big project right now. My wife's getting ready to have a baby in May, and I'm running for Congress. That's kind of a project that's kind of important right now.
Yes, indeed, Jared. I want to officially announce today that I am running for Congress in the 1st District of Tennessee.
Congratulations.
That is for United States Congress, not Congress of the Philippines or anything like that. Although if the Philippines wants me, I'll go. But so that's my big announcement. I'm officially running for Congress as an independent.
The band, we're putting together plans to record another CD. But in the distant future, I'd like to think that I'll just keep on doing the things that I love to do. I'll keep on performing. I'll keep on writing songs. I'll keep on just trying to do what I think I was put on this earth to do, which is to sing and to speak my mind, for lack of a better phrase.